Alright, so Tyson Fury's corner in the Usyk fight. 3 voices were barking instructions at him. Sugar Hill, his dad John, and Andy Lee. It's a very strange setup. And I think it speaks to the fact that Tyson Fury, despite his bluster, was anxious about this fight from the get-go, deep down. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. For some reason, for this fight here with Usyk, he felt as though the previous setup, which had worked for him for many other fights, was somehow not good enough for this fight with Usyk. And I said at the time when we discovered John Fury was being brought in to be part of the training team that looks like an act of desperation, because John Fury is a very volatile character, as we all know, a domineering character, and a guy who has publicly slagged off Sugar Hill in the past and called for him to be sacked. And you're going to bring that guy into training camp to work alongside Sugar Hill? How does that make sense? Again, as I said at the time, to me it looked like an act of desperation. Tyson Fury was searching for answers because he was anxious about the Usyk fight. He was concerned that things might go wrong and that one coach might not have all the answers. So let me have 3. I said in my pre-fight videos that in order for Tyson Fury to win against Usyk, he needs to simplify the fight. You can't box with Usyk because that's playing into his game, and his game is complex. You simplify the fight by pushing the man back. If you push Usyk back, his work rate will come down. He'll start thinking more about defense than offense. Essentially, when you're fighting Alexander Usyk, the best form of defense for you is offense. Once you become very offensive against him, it simplifies the fight. You put him on the back foot, you get him on the run, and you turn it into cat and mouse, with the big man being the cat, obviously. Now, that's not something you can just do on the fly. You have to have trained your whole camp to fight him that way. Your guard needs to be very tight. You need to be coming in with solid jabs. None of them flicking jabs that Fury likes to throw. Big solid jabs to Usyk's chest and to his head on the way in. You don't even need to throw a ton of punches. You just need to throw meaningful punches and keep the forward momentum. I know it's easier said than done, but Tyson Fury is a talented heavyweight. He's an adaptable heavyweight. He should be able to adapt and therefore adopt those types of tactics. He did it years ago against Steve Cunningham. He's a much older guy now, doesn't have the kind of energy he had back when he fought Cunningham, but I still think that's his best bet. And so which trainer would be best suited to teaching him that style if he's going to take the rematch? I don't think it's his dad, John. I think John Fury is a liability. He's a boxing man, yes, but he's far too self-centered, in my opinion, to be any real use to anyone as a boxing coach. If he's going to pick from the current coaches he already has, Sugar Hill, the head coach, Andy Lee, the assistant, that's absolutely fine, because they're familiar with each other anyway, from the Kronk days. They've got a rapport from back then. So I'd say Fury needs to stick with those 2. If he wants to try a different trainer, maybe Freddie Roach again, wouldn't be a bad shout. But as other people have said, he needs one voice in the corner, or at least one voice that has the ultimate authority. You can't have people talking over each other. If the assistant coach wants to contribute, that's okay, but he must understand that he needs to defer to the head coach. During the Usyk fight, it was very apparent that John Fury was not deferring to Sugar Hill. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Leave yours in the comment section below.